Center defender John Johnson. Forward defender team Thomas Lucas. And goal for the Aggies is going to be number 5, Tyson Anderson. Starting line of your University of Utah State defense number 5, Hayden Tomczak. Defense number 4, Justino Bortolzi. Forward number 6, Kai Conte. Forward number 34, Ezekiel Indy. Forward number 17, Nick Monte. And forward for the Senior Christians, number 30, Patrick O'Connell. Ladies and gentlemen, this round, you have your eyes and gentlemen, with your backs. The singing of this evening's national anthem. This evening's national anthem is performed as sung for you, Mr. Anthony Williams.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the Aggies ran upon mercy in the air, giving proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Anthony Williams.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you again for joining us this evening. Big contest here with the men's Utes D2 team hosting Utah State. Utah State's starting lineup really quickly. The forward line is going to be Thomas Misiunas, Sean Johnston, and Sam Voss. The two defenders for the Aggies will be Nolan Molnu and Trace Farr for the Aggies. The forwards will be Kai Conti, Zeke Endy, and Nick Badage. And at defense, it'll be Justino Bortolzi, Hayden Tomczak. Guarding the pipes will be number 32, Patrick O'Donnell. Getting ready for the puck drop. Unfortunately, the Utes had their home opener spoiled, losing to Weber State last night, 12-3. Utah State should be a tough team this year. They've had a lot of success in the early part of their season. They beat UVU in their home opener last night, 8-1. And we are getting ready for the opening puck drop. Looks like Zeke Endy's going to take it for the Utes. And we are off! Game 2 of the 2021-22 season is underway. And Utah controls the puck, takes it into the zone, cycles it to the point. Quick wrist shot from number 5. That would be Hayden Tomczak. And it looks like we have a hand pass. Of course, hand pass, if the puck hits you in the glove, you can grab it, but you gotta drop it. You can't use it to push it forward. So that's gonna give us a face-off just outside the Aggie zone. Weber controls the face-off, comes through the neutral zone. Nice defense. Oh, almost turned it over in the offensive zone. Weber recovers. And the Aggies start over and come through the neutral zone again. Send it in deep. use that opportunity to have a quick line change. Fighting for the puck along the boards in the corner. Aggies still maintain control in the Utah zone. Oh, and a pass, centering pass. 24 tried to make that one-timer, couldn't do it, and Utah managed to skate it into the zone. Ooh, he loses his edge there. Takes a bit of a tumble. And here come the Aggies through the zone again. And the Aggies and the Utes fighting for the puck behind the net along the boards. Aggies managed to keep it in. Nice slap shot from the point, deflected by the goalie O'Donnell. And I apologize again, Patrick. I called you the wrong name all last night. I've got that figured out today. Fighting for the puck behind the net. Utah recovers. And very nice pass, working it out of the zone, through the neutral zone. The Aggies send it back in. They have another line change. And quick turnaround for Utah. Luke Osla skates it in towards the net. And the goalie makes the save, and we're going to have a face-off to the Aggies goalie's left. Nolan Carpenter takes the draw. Utah wins the draw. Keep it in the zone. And Utah's fighting for it, cycling it along the boards. Fighting for it a little bit there in the corner. Got stuck in the corner. Players fighting for it. Pops out. And the Aggies clear the zone, come through the neutral zone. And looks like we have 2 penalties coming up. One for the Aggies, one for Utah. It's going to be 5, Nolan Molnu. And for the Utes, it is going to be number 16. I believe that's Zeke Endy. Both of them are in the box. 2 minutes for cross-checking, so we'll have a little bit of 4-on-4. And the face-off will come down to the Utes end. It'll be to O'Donnell's right. And the puck's dropped. Weaver controls. And managed to keep it in the zone. Turns around, skates it in. Skates it behind the net. Aggies still control. Quick centering pass. One-timer from high in the slot. Bounces off the defender. Nice defense by the Utes. Aggies retain control. Another centering pass goes all the way through. Nobody there. Aggies still maintain control, keeping it in the zone. Looking for an opening. And turnover. Nice defense by the Utes. Bringing it through the neutral zone, skating it in. Tries to stop, loses an edge, and the ball squirts out of the zone, which means the Utes have to come back out, regroup. Aggies send it deep in the Utah zone. Utah defenseman retrieve. Still trying to get it out of their own zone. And here they come. Turnover at the blue line. So the Aggies retain the puck in the Utah zone. Working the puck behind the net. Oh, that was a little scary. Got a little loose there, right next to the goal. And here comes Utah. Conti down the right wing, fighting for the puck. And he sends it behind the net. Aggies recover, and they start their attack. It's still 4-on-4, 41 seconds for both penalties. Puck ends up behind the Utah net. Nice back checking there by the Utah defenseman. Prevent him to keep the wraparound out. Quick wrist shot from the point. Nice save by O'Donnell, and he holds on to it. We're going to have a face-off to his right, to his left, excuse me. Utah wins the draw, so they're trying to get the puck out of the zone. Ooh, a little bobble there. Skates it through the center. Ooh, and accidentally hits his own guy in the skates. So they can't quite clear the zone. Still trying to get that puck out of the zone. Still skating 4-4. Whoops, somebody dropped their stick. One of the Aggies players is asking for a replacement. Gets it from the bench. Here comes Kearney, 2-on-1. Unfortunately, that pass got broken up. Aggies come in, skated in from the slot. Quick shot, blocked by the defender. Skate, nice poke check, and here comes Utah. Jacobiba skating it up into the zone. Carries it across the blue line. Drop, nice drop pass. Unfortunately, comes out of the zone. Utah has to come out and start over. Urch skating in the right wing. Nice quick little drop shot. That was a nice play. That was 1-2-3 textbook play right there. Utah sends it back into the zone again. Aggie defenseman recovers and they manage to send it out of the zone. However, Utah does control in the neutral zone. Skates back in the right wing. Oops, a little bit of a turnover. And the Aggies recover. Tried to go for that long stretch shot, as like Patrick likes to say. Carries it into the Utah zone behind the net. Just to see them there to pick it up. And ends up back in behind the net, fighting for the puck. Quick pass to the point. Shot is blocked by Urch. Thank goodness for shin guards. Fighting for the puck, Utah recovers, trying to control and get it out of the zone, and they do. So the Aggies have to re-enter. Coming down the left wing, here comes Farr. Skating in, skating behind the net. And he tries a quick wraparound, but it is stopped by number 18, Austin Tapfest. And here comes the Utes. Nice pass through the neutral zone. Here comes Kevin Kite, skates it across the line, from the circle. Quick shot, a little bit wide. Bryce Whittier tries to scoop it up, but he doesn't quite get it. Aggies send it out of the zone. Oh, there's a quick turnover in the neutral zone. Here come the Aggies. Quick centering pass. Puck ends up bouncing around in front of the crease. Fortunately, ends up behind the net. In the corner, Utes recover. Ooh, that was a little bit of a strange pass towards the goal. Probably closer to the goal than they wanted. And Bryce Whittier's fighting for the puck, still unable to clear for the zone. Quick wrist shot from the point by the Aggie. That would be Austin Moser taking that wrist shot. And he skates it in the corner, runs into a defender. Utes recover at the corner, along the boards, sends it out of zone. A little bit of a fighting for the puck in the neutral zone there. Aggies send it in deep. Utah and the Aggies go for a quick line change. Aggies retain the puck in the Utah zone, skating across the center. Quick shot from the high slot goes wide. Again, another pass from the goal line, and there's a scramble from the net, and the Aggies score. Aggies get on the board first. Bit of a scrum in front of the net. I apologize, I'm not quite sure who got that. Who scored that goal? There are three Aggies standing there in the crease. And the Aggies get on the board first. Puck drop back at center ice. Utah controls the drop. And that goal was scored by number 77, Dalton Lallier of the Aggies. Fighting for the puck in the corner. Out to the point. Cycling along, back. Oh, he tried a centering pass, but he missed his intended target. Nice little turnover in the neutral zone. Skates it in. Quick shot. Blocked by a defender. And the Aggies try and make that breakout come back in their favor, but they end up sending it deep into the Utah zone, and Utah recovers. Fighting for the puck along the boards. Now the Aggies take control. Tries a quick centering pass. Doesn't quite get in there. Now there's a centering pass. Great save by O'Donnell. That shot went through the slot to his far side. A slide across really quickly. He makes the save, and we'll have a face-off to his left. I said, Utah State's had a pretty good success in the early part of the season. They also, in addition to last night's UVU game, they went to the Boise State Showcase and did quite well there as well. Weber controls the puck drop. Correction, sorry, Utah State. I'm hung up on last night's game. And fighting for the puck in the corner. Still fighting for the puck in the corner. Finally breaks loose. Aggies control. Cycle it back into the corner, behind the net, and to the opposite side of the net. Still fighting for the puck. Oh, a quick centering pass, which is retrieved by Utah, and here they come through the neutral zone. We got a 3-on-2 going here. Nice centering pass, just missed. If Nick managed to be able to get a stick on that, that would have been a nice little pretty open net goal. Aggies retrieve the puck, come through the neutral zone, coming down the right wing. Tries to give him a little forward pass, but instead hits a Utah skate, and off we go. It's Conti and Nick Madich off to the races. Madich tries a drop pass, and quick wrist shot from the point, goes a little bit wide. That wrist shot was by Austin Totfest. Madich recovers the neutral zone, skates it in, and the Aggies manage to clear the zone again. And here we go, quick turnover, neutral zone, here he comes! Nice drop pass, that was a perfect play, he just got a little too much mustard on it. He actually sends it out of play into the net, and we're gonna have a face-off. That Luke Oslug pounced on that turnover. Quick drop pass to Austin Totfest, and just had a little too much mustard on it. It went up instead of straight forward, and we're gonna have a face-off. Looks like Totfest is going to go in there for the face-off. And Aggies end up with the puck in their zone, trying to get it out of the zone. And oh, that was a strange drop pass by the Aggies player. Almost ended up going to one of the Utes players who was standing right there in the low slot. Aggies still trying to clear the zone, unable to do it. And now they do. However, Utah does pick it up in the neutral zone. Nice quick thinking there. That was a nice quick pass to Luke Osla. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to quite handle the puck there. Aggies now in the Utah zone. Skated in, centering pass, nobody there. Utah recovers. Utah's looking a lot more connected this evening. Their passes are connecting. They managed to move the puck through the neutral zone. They're still having a little trouble finishing, but they are getting a lot more chances this evening than they did last night. So I think they must have had a nice little chalk talk, and it looks like that might be working. Aggies recover, skates it up towards the net. A lot of traffic in front of O'Donnell, and he jumps on the puck, and we're going to have a face-off. Don't forget, later this evening, we've got the men's D1 matchup against Arizona. Arizona and Utah men's D1 had a hard-fought match last night, and Utah came away the victor. So it should be a really competitive match tonight, because I'm sure Arizona has something to prove. They do not want to lose 2 in a row to Utah. Utah wins the draw and carry it out of their zone. We got a nice little pattern going through the neutral zone here. Utah sends it in deep. Ooh, weird bounce off the boards. Nolan Carpenter jumped on that rebound, and he had a quick shot, which was saved by the Aggies goalie. But that was a really nice quick thinking on that rebound. Utah in the Utah zone. Utah's behind the boards, clearing the zone. Nice way to clear the zone. Gets a little bit of a hit there. Fighting for the puck. Nice. Fighting for the puck. Nice forechecking there. Here comes the Aggies into the Utah zone, down the left wing. Puck ends up behind the net. Nice little hit there. Nice hit check. Fighting for the puck again in the corner. Puck squirts out. Utah recovers. Utah sends it. Nice pass into the neutral zone. Working their way in, sends it into the Aggie zone. And Utah takes advantage of that to do a quick line change. Aggies come back. unable to get it out of the zone. Utah managed to keep the zone. Quick thinking there by Nick Manage. He skates it in, centering pass, and it is in the net. And that was picture perfect play. Getting passed on that. Aggie turnover in their own zone. Saw his open teammate Osla, and there you go, right in the net. Utah ties up with 7:50 left in the first period. That's the thing. I'm sorry, number 15, Zeke Indy with that goal, but that was the kind of play we were missing, just that finishing touch where you finish, you make a nice play through the neutral zone, work it into the zone, and they just weren't able to do the finishing touch, and that time they did. Looks like we have icing. Puck's going to come back to the Utah zone. 7:47 left in the period. Tied up. The Aggies are actually out shooting Utah 6-3, but it's the quality of shots, not the quantity that counts. Fighting for the puck. Utah wins the draw, gets it out of their zone, through the neutral zone. Nick Bennett carries it in right wing. Nice centering pass. Oh, a shot! O'Donnell blocks it! Scramble for the net! Defender retrieves it, and here they come! Skating hard through the zone. Nick Weddich is on his horse, and he takes a quick wrist shot. Goes just wide. Aggies bring it in down the left wing. Skate it in, tries to skate into the crease, but loses the puck. Utah recovers. Utah's looking so much better this period, and so much better this evening. Urch pins it in, centering pass, gets deflected behind the net, fighting for the puck into the corner. Still fighting for it, managed to keep it in the zone. Nice centering pass behind the back. Down the right wing, cycling the puck, centering pass, another centering pass. Oh, gets through two Utah sticks, unfortunately. So the Utah Utes have to come out and regroup. Nice pass to Osla at the blue line. Oh, and the centering pass gets deflected in the neutral zone. But Utah carries down the left wing, looking for somebody to pass to. Puck ends up along the boards. It's loose near the point. Utah recovers, tries to send it along the boards, misses on that. And Utah carries it into the neutral zone to regroup. Nice pass. Oh, and the linesman gets in Michael's way. Turn around to carry the puck in, but oops. And here comes Aggies through the neutral zone. Oops, turnover in the neutral zone. Aggies recover. 5 minutes, 53 seconds left of the first period. Still tied 1-1. Here come the Aggies. Down the left wing, sends it in deep into the Utah zone. Puck ends up on the net, and the Aggie loses his stick. He tries to kick the puck along the boards, and we have a delayed penalty coming up. And the puck ends up out of the zone. The goalie leaves his goal because of a delayed penalty. Of course, as soon as Utah touches the puck, they're going to blow the puck dead. So that means the Aggies have an extra skater on the ice. He carries it into the zone, and Utah touches it up, and we are going to have a penalty. So the Utah penalty is going to be on number 8. That's Jack Michael. Looks like it's going to be 2 minutes for boarding. It's been actually a fairly penalty-free period, knock on wood. Lots of really good passing and fast skating, and lots of movement using the full width of the rink. Aggies control the draw. Quick wrist shot from the point is deflected by a defender. Aggies recover. Starting to work their diamond formation, as Patrick likes to say. Cycling the puck with the extra man, it's easy to keep spaced out. Quick shot, oh, and there we have it. So there was a quick pass to number 55, that's Bradley Green, who was standing there in the circle. Unfortunately, the Utah defender wasn't covering him close enough, and so that's a quick shot in the goal for the Aggies. They score on the power play with 4:53 left in the period, so it is now 2-1 Aggies. And Aggies,
USA goals work at number 55 is 29-7. Time to goal, 15:07.
looks like the puck went out of play. Yes, out of play into the netting in the Ute zone. So we're going to have a face-off to O'Donnell's right. O'Donnell's been doing a really good job of covering his goal. At that last one, there was not much you could do about it because he didn't have a lot of help. And 55, Bradley was almost on top of him. Not quite in the crease, but just about point blank. Fighting for the puck behind the net, now comes out. Conti trying to carry it out of the zone, finally managed to get it out of the zone. Aggies still control. Quick centering pass, quick turnover in the neutral zone, and now we have Hayden Tomachek bringing it in, sending it over to Nick on the left. We have a penalty, and it's going to be another Ute penalty, unfortunately, on number 5. That's Hayden Tomachek. We just finished trying to kill that last power play unsuccessfully, and now Hayden Tomachek of the Utes goes into the box. 2 minutes for cross-checking. And the puck is going to be taken down to the Ute zone, face off just to O'Donnell's right. Aggies win the draw. They start their power play, cycling along the boards, left wing. Quick shot. Oh, O'Donnell lost it for a minute. It bounced out. One of the Ute defenders managed to clear it, and it ends up out of play. So we'll have another face-off in the Ute zone.
Keep your heads up, puck around, play it any time. When it does, it's going to hit you. It does hurt. It's frozen. It's right there. It hurt.
Excuse me, looks like it might have been offside, so the face-off is going to be outside of the zone, just outside the Utes' blue line. Utes control, and of course, wisely send it down the other end of the ice. Still a minute 45 seconds left in the Ute penalty. Aggies regroup, and here they come. Down the left side through the neutral zone. Carries across the blue line. And stops, set up. Quick centering pass, nobody was there. Or that might have been a wrist shot. Just very wide wrist shot. Aggies moving it back and forth through the corner. That'd be Dalton Lollier. And works to the point, to the cross centering pass. Quick wrist shot, nice save by O'Donnell. The rebound comes all the way out. Another shot, another save. Excellent save by O'Donnell. That one was screened. That one was sent through traffic. He couldn't see very much. A little bit of extracurricular afterwards as one of the Aggies, following the puck, as he should, crashed the net a little too close and ran right into the goalie. And of course, the Utes, of course, have to defend their goalie, make sure we show some respect here. That was one of the things that actually was missing, I think, last night, was that I felt like the Utes needed to be a little bit more physical and demand a little bit more respect from, last night it was the Weber State team. Tonight they are coming out, and I think they're doing a much more better job of showing that physical side and showing that they're not afraid of getting a little physical there. All right, we have the puck drop, fighting for the puck in the corner in the Ute zone. Puck ends up at the point. Cycle along the boards. Quick centering pass. Aggies from the point sends it around behind the net. And they're still working the pass around the block, around the diamond. Quick shot from the, nice save by O'Donnell. He gloves it, flashing that leather. So that was a nice quick shot from the circle. O'Donnell had to have clear vision for that, and he gloves it, and we'll have a face-off. 44 seconds left in the Utes penalty. Puck is dropped. Aggies control. Quick shot from the high slot, and another nice fine glove save by O'Donnell. 40 seconds still left in the Utah penalty. Again, Aggies win the draw. Far with the puck. Passes to the green. Nice little kick save by the defender. Here he comes. That's Aiden Baxter. That was a nice little piece of defense. Carries it all the way into the zone, but now he's got to hustle back. And here comes the Aggies. Quicks tries to carry it around behind the net, and he runs into, who is that? Looks like Luke Osala just stands him up behind the net. Another shot from the near the goal, near the blue line, and another fine glove save by O'Donnell. Just 10 seconds left in the Ute penalty. This penalty killing squad is doing a really fine job, and we almost had that breakaway there by Luke Osla. Aggies control the puck, tries to skate into the center, and the Utes manage to clear the zone, and that's going to be the end of the power play. 2 seconds left, and here we are, back to full strength. Here comes Hayden Tomachek to join his team, and he gets right on that Aggie defender, Aggie wing coming in, trying to skate into the crease. Puck goes wide. Utah controls behind the net, comes around the corner, still controls behind the net. Now they're having a little bit of fight, and here we go. Utah controls the puck, manages to clear the zone. Nice little deep past the Aggie defender. Aggies can retrieve the puck in their own zone. Try to swing that back out in a quick breakout, but they're getting a little bit hung up in their zone. Oops. Utes control in the neutral zone. Nice quick pass, and here we go. That's Braxton Porter carrying it in the right wing. Oh, but he has a quick turnover. Here come the Aggies. Down the left wing, centering pass, quick one-timer, goes wide, and a great hit by the Utah defender. Who is that? Stands him up right after, make sure that he doesn't follow up that puck and crash the crease. That was Braxton Porter. Puck behind the net. And the Aggies come up with it, tries to send it to his point. We've got 1 minute left in the first period. Despite the Utes trailing 2-1, they are looking really good in this period. And here we have a turnover. And here comes Zeke Endy, carries it across kind of by himself, didn't have a lot of help, and now we have a few other players. Quick pass drop to the point. That was a nice little wrist shot there by Justino Bortoluzzi, and it goes end to end, and big pile up in the crease as O'Donnell smothers the puck, and he jumps up himself and makes sure to let the Aggies know, hey, this is my house, my crease. You do not come into my crease. 31 seconds left in the first period. Utah only trails 1-2, and they are really doing a fine job. Both goals, I believe, on power plays. I could be wrong. I'll have to look at the stats when we pull them up at the end of the period. And the Aggies win the drop. Quick wrist shot from the circle, deflected by a defender's stick. And the Utes manage, nice poke check, gets that puck out of the zone. That was Conti, gets a little bit tangled up there. Fighting for the puck, 16 seconds left. Here come the Aggies, left wing, that's Green again. Nice save, O'Donnell makes the save again, and right away, the Utes are in there making sure that the Aggies don't crash the crease and follow up on that puck. Telling, looks like number 7, Austin Moser, it's time for him to back up a little bit. 12 seconds left. This is an exciting game. The Utes are on fire. This is a really well-competed, well-fought game. Big improvement, really, from last night in terms of just better teamwork, better defense, especially the physical part of the game. I'm really impressed. Oh, shot through a bunch of bodies. Boy, O'Donnell, that was a wonderful save. O'Donnell had no idea where the puck was. He had an idea who was shooting it, but he couldn't see. There was a crowd of bodies in front of him, and he managed to make the save, hang on to it, and we'll have a face-off to his left with 4.9 seconds left. Toutfest wins the draw, sends it back behind the net. Oh, quick shot on the buzzer, and O'Donnell gloves that one too. Good on you, O'Donnell. Man, that was a terrific first period by O'Donnell. He's getting all the hugs and the cheers. You bet. O'Donnell has clearly kept the Utes just behind, trailing behind only by 1 goal in this game. It's been all O'Donnell all the time. And both teams head to the locker room for our first break. The Utes trail 2-1 after 1 period of play here at the Salt Lake City Sports Complex. thought he was going to go for a wraparound, but he stopped. And now he just skates in, and for some reason, the Utes were a little slow in picking him up, and he almost had a wraparound. A little bit of extracurriculars afterwards. I have a feeling Utah State is a little bit surprised that they aren't scoring more goals, because they have been scoring quite a few goals. They did have a game against Weber State, which I believe they won against. Oh no, they lost in overtime, but only by 1 goal. So I have a feeling they're, after seeing the Weber State game, they were probably surprised that the Utahs are putting up such a fight, which is good to see for us. Aggies control behind their own net. Nice bit of forechecking there by Utah. Bringing it through the neutral zone, sends it off the right wing. Here comes Misiunas. Nice check there on the boards, and ends up coughing up the puck. And forgive me, I wasn't paying attention, but we are still on a penalty kill for the Utes. So it's 5-on-4. Oh, quick turnover in the Utah zone, and he clears the zone and gets it all the way to the other end. Not quite to the other end, into the Aggie zone. And quick turnover in the Aggie zone, and we almost had a shorthanded goal as Zeke Endy jumped on that, pounced on that turnover and tried to skate it in, but didn't quite make it through there. 1 minute, 1 second left in the Utah penalty kill. Conti's already at the door, chomping at the bit to join his teammates. Aggies win the draw, and both teams back at full strength. Aggies come through the neutral zone, skate it into the zone. Set it behind the boards, behind the net. Send it back behind the net the other way. Aggies skating it along the boards. Again, back in the corner, back along the boards to the point now. Quick wrist shot from the left point, hits a sea of bodies. Doesn't go any very far. And the Aggies try a quick centering backhand pass that doesn't work, ends up squirting out of the zone. Here comes Utah along the left wing. Conti's got it, he's gonna skate it in, drops it back behind the net. Aggies recover. Nice hit there by Conti right at the blue line, and turns it over back in the Aggie zone, and here comes Utah fighting for the puck. Aggies not being able to clear the zone. And 2 Utes converge on the Aggies, still not able to clear the zone, still fighting for the puck in the Aggies zone. And it looks like we have something happening. We're gonna have a face-off, it looks like. To the left of the goalie, Anderson. Utah wins the draw. Sends it behind the net where the Aggies recover. Big hit there by Jesse Stevenson along the boards. Aggies regroup. Come through neutral zone on the right. Send it in deep. And have a line change. And we have a penalty coming up. Oh, excuse me, we don't have a penalty come up. I saw the referee's arm go up, and I thought we had a penalty, but no. We have a face-off in the Ute zone. Aggies recover. Cycling, quick wrist shot from the point. Hits a skater. And oh, the Utes try to clear it, but they end up coughing it up right up to one of the Aggie forwards coming in. That's Connor McKechnie. The Utes are still trying to clear the zone. They have control of it, and they do indeed pass it into the neutral zone. Turn it over in the neutral zone. Aggies dump it in deep. And the Utes and the Aggies are fighting for the puck behind. Oh, a big tumble as the 2 skaters get tangled up and go down behind the net. Puck squirts out. Still in the zone, and it trickles out, and here comes the Utes. Jesse Stevenson barreling down that left wing. Turns it over, ends up squirting back out all the way to the far end, and we're going to have icing, which will bring the puck back into the Aggie zone for a faceoff. So I'm old enough to remember when icing was, you had to have one of the players touch it, and so the linesman wouldn't call icing until one of the players touched it, and that was a really dangerous rule. I'm so glad they have the no-touch icing now, because you would see the two players racing down there, just racing for the puck, and you'd see a lot of collisions and people losing blades and crashing the boards. So I'm really happy to see now that we have the no-touch icing rule. And something going on here, having a bit of a chat, and the face-off is actually going to happen at the center ice. I thought it was going to happen inside the Aggie zone. I'm not sure what happened to change that. And Utah gets the puck in the zone. Manages a quick center and drop pass. Tutfist working the puck along the boards, passes up to Urch, and quick centering pass hits the side of the goal and bounces out. And here comes the Aggies. It's a 3-on-2. That was a quick drop pass. Nice save, deflected by O'Donnell. Looks like maybe it went off either his shoulder or his blocker, I'm not sure. Aggies control in their own zone. Bring it behind the net. Johnson sends it up to the right wing. And that's Masiunas. Oh, and the puck gets sent over the glass. It is a tip, so it will not be delay of game. It'll just be a face-off. And of course, if a player just sends the puck over the glass without it touching somebody or being deflected, that's considered delay of game, and it's actually a penalty. Face-off just outside the Ute zone. Utah wins the draw. They clear the zone. And oops, a little bit of miscommunication as two of the Utes kind of tangle up and run into each other, but no harm, no foul. And here comes the Utes on the right wing. Nice drop pass to 15, Zeke Endy. He does quick wrist shot, goes wide. Working the puck again from behind the net, trying to go for a quick centering pass, and he tries a wraparound. Rebound comes out. Michael Brown gets the rebound, but again, that shot goes wide. Puck stays in the Aggie zone. Utes doing a good job of forechecking to keep that puck in the zone. Oh, a quick centering pass. And Conti goes for a wrist shot that goes high, and it bounces off the back of the goalie into the net. Poor goalie was following the puck as it went high. He was following the bounce off the glass, and unfortunately it bounced right off his back and into the goal. So we are tied up, folks, 2-2. And great hustle by the Utes. That mistake happened because the Utes were crashing the crease and swarming the goal, giving the goalie no time to think. Not sure who they're going to give credit. So I don't remember who shot that. I'm not sure they're going to give credit to the goal. We'll find out in a little bit. So the goal is going to be credited to number 6, Kai Conti. Good job. And here come the Aggies down the left wing and turnover in the Ute zone. Utes trying to work it out of zone, lose sight of the puck. Oh no, here comes an Aggie skating it in. And he tries a backhand shovel, and it goes wide. And stays a nice hit there. Utes retain control, trying to clear the zone, and they do. Aggies regroup, send it in deep. Working the puck along the boards, try to clear the zone again. Still working the puck along the boards, and they clear the zone. Aggies are really having trouble maintaining the puck in their zone. They're kind of looking a little disorganized here, and they're really having trouble like making the passes tape to tape and making those connections. And it looks like it must have been icing. It looks like they're going to have a face-off in the Aggie zone. And fight for the puck off the face-off. Nice, smart play with a quick backhand towards the goal. Goalie makes the save, but that was a quick, smart thinking there. The puck was kind of loose after the face-off, and he just shoveled it with his backhand and went right towards the goal, but nice save by the goalie. Aggies skated into the Utah zone and try the centering pass, but Utes control. And here come the Utes through the neutral zone, down the left wing. That's Justino Borluzzi, brings it into the zone, into the corner, fighting for the puck a little bit. Hayden Tomachek picks it up, sends it out, back around behind the net. Luke Osla goes in there, fighting for the puck, comes out with it, skates, oh, and a whole pile of players go down. Here come the Aggies. Although it comes down the right wing, skating in, quick little backhand, goes wide. Fighting for it along the board, in the corner. Oh, quick centering pass goes all the way through to the other side. Utes recover, skating into the neutral zone, and the Aggies just dump it into the zone, I think, really just to stop the forward momentum there. Utes pick up that turnover in the neutral zone. It's 3-on-2, quick wrist shot, deflected, and the Aggies recover. Oh, that was a great scoring chance by the Utes. They just had a little bit too much mustard on that pass. Utes come back again on the attack in the zone. Centering pass hits a bunch of bodies, and the Aggies are able to clear the zone. Aggies skated in through the center, through the slot, and oh no! That was number 45, Sam Voss, skated in. He had two defenders on him, but they got a little bit crisscrossed, so Voss was actually able to skate it all the way in. He does a quick little backhand, and I believe it went through the 5-hole, unfortunately, trickled under the pads of O'Donnell. Actually, a really nice bit of skating, powerful skating by Sam Voss, but unfortunate because it looks like we had defenders there. They just got a little crossed up, and we were, Utah State, I'm going to do that all night. I'm so sorry. Utah State takes the lead 3-2 with 9:49 left in the second period. And Weber, Utah, USU, the Aggies win the draw, send it into the Ute zone. Utah trying to clear it out. Quick little flick towards the goal, kind of bounces off a few sticks, and O'Donnell has to cover that up, so he's going to have a face-off to his left. And the Aggies win the draw. Quick shot from Voss from the circles. Save, rebound comes out. And the puck ends up, oh, big hit in the Aggie zone. That was, who's the Aggie player? And another shot goes wide. And the rebound comes out. O'Donnell has to make the save, and we're going to have a face-off, and both teams are going to make a line change, take this opportunity for a line change. Aggies win the draw. Moser sends it along the boards. Fighting for the puck in the corner. A pile of bodies fighting for the puck in the corner, and Aggies come out with it. And quick shot from Green, 55, I believe that's Green. Yeah, Green. Fighting for the puck again along the board, still in the Ute zone. Aggies still controlling the puck, cycling along, gonna run it behind the net. And again, puck gets hung up a little bit in the corner. The Utes finally manage to clear the zone, and the Aggies are going to have to come back out and regroup. Coming in straight down the middle, and a little bit too enthusiastic. Didn't quite get the puck ahead, and so we have offsides. .8:25 left in the second period. Again, the score is the Aggies 3, the Utes 2, and the Utes are really fighting for this one. It's a close match. This is a really exciting game of hockey this evening. Afternoon, evening. A little confusion on the face-off, but the Pucks win the draw. Here comes Luke Osla down the left wing. He skates it around behind the net, and quick centering pass, and that was a perfect, picture-perfect play. Osla was right there for that pass. Unfortunately, it gets deflected. And on the rebound, Anderson makes a save, and we're going to have a face-off. And it looks like a few players collided and knocked the net off its moorings, off its pegs, so they're going to have to reset the net. In case anyone's wondering, the reason that the net is made like that, it's not fixed in, it's a safety precaution, right? Because if the posts are actually fixed and a pile of players crash into it, that could be pretty dangerous. So it's actually made to slide off those little pegs in the ice. And we have icing. So we're going to be coming back into the Aggie zone for a face-off. 8 minutes left in the second period. And here comes the Aggies down the right wing in the zone, skating it towards the net. Quick wrist shot. O'Donnell had it all the way. Glove save. And we'll have a face-off. Both teams taking this opportunity to switch up their lines. And somebody on the Utes who's going to take it. Looks like it's going to be Zeke Indy's going to take the face-off. And Utah wins the draw, skates it out of the zone. Conti skates it along through the neutral zone. Ooh, big hit right in front of us. Pile of players going down. And the puck comes out of the Aggie zone. They send it deep into the Utah zone. A little bit of ping pong here, puck ping pong. Utes send it behind the net, along the boards. Fighting for it along the boards, still not clear of the zone. Fighting for it along the boards still. Puck still stuck in there, and one of the Aggies managed to dig it out. And then one of the Utes comes up with it, skates behind his own net, starts the breakaway. Here they come, left wing, through the neutral zone. A little bit of a turnover. Here comes quick shot, nice slap shot. Wonderful blocker save by O'Donnell on that hard slap shot from the point. Aggies may keep it in the Utah zone, but Utah recovers, and here they come. Nice little stick work there by Nick Matic. Conti brings it in. Oh, doesn't quite make it into the zone. Coughs it up. Quick wrist shot from just outside the zone. O'Donnell's glove save, and we'll have a face-off. 6 minutes, 41 seconds left in the second period. And I'm trying to look up the shots on goal this period, but it looks like my stats program is stuck because it says 1, and that doesn't seem right. All right, Utah wins the draw. Sends the puck behind the net. At least tries to send the puck behind the net. A little bit of a crowd, here we go. Sends the puck up along the boards. Oh, but the Aggies managed to keep it in, and they skated in behind the net. Oh. Get a little bit hung up, and Utah managed to dig that out, and here they come along the left wing. Smart little extra bit of skating there by Hedden Tabacek. He was just making sure he was clear, and quick wrist shot, nice wrist shot. That was Nolan Carpenter with a quick shot from the circle. And Utah managed to keep it in the zone, sends it along the boards. Aggie and a Ute trying to dig that puck out of there, and the Aggies come up with it. Here they come. Quick pass to the right wing. Masiunas tries a quick shot, and it looks like a stick save by O'Donnell and deflects up into the net, so we're going to have a face-off in the Utah zone. The play has been much crisper, much faster moving this evening than last night. Big improvement. It's really nice to see that the team starting to gel and figure this out. They're looking much more like a team this evening than they were last night, and this is great. Only good things to come from here on out, folks. Quick wrist shot from the point after the puck drop by, that's 11, Robert Duquet, and O'Donnell has to squeeze that onto that one, so we'll have the same thing over again, another face-off. This time it looks like Utah comes up with it. Nope, Aggies come up with it. Skating along the boards, trying to cycle it along the boards, fighting for it in the corner. And again, Utah's doing a much better job of playing that physical game and demanding some respect. Oh, and then I said that, and unfortunately they got a little too enthusiastic about that, so we're going to have a cross-checking penalty. So physical, but don't get penalized, because after a while, of course, those penalties are going to add up. The one thing that has been hurting the men's team tonight is they're not killing the penalties. They're getting hurt on the power play goals. So it looks like Austin Totfest is going to sit down and take a breather for 2 minutes for cross-checking, and we'll still have a face-off to O'Donnell's left in the Ute zone. Utah comes up with a puck, and he's trying to clear the zone. Urch was trying to clear the zone, but he doesn't quite do it. Aggies, quick centering pass, but he whiffs on the centering pass, and so the puck pops out. Good defense by the Utes. Quick centering pass, and bad centering pass because he ends up accidentally sending it all the way out of the zone. We've got just under 5 minutes left to play in the second period. And the Aggies cough it up again and have to come out of the zone and regroup. Okay, here comes Farr down the right wing, skating through the circle. He tries to skate it all the way in. And it goes high and wide off the glass and all the way to the other end of the rink. 1 minute, 15 seconds left on the Utah penalty kill. Green skates it on the right, brings it around the net. Looking for someone to pass to the point, and to the far side, other opposite point. Quick centering pass. Shot, blocked. Another shot. No, that was wide. Puck goes along the boards. Utes doing a great job of defending, and here they come. We might have a shorthanded attack here, and here he goes. Centering pass just deflected off the defender's stick. That was a great shorthanded attempt. 3-on-2 actually it ended up. And here comes the Aggies, and now the Utes have to be careful because they're shorthanded in their own zone. 34 seconds left on the Utah penalty kill. Quick wrist shot from the circle. Gets deflected off somebody's body. Johnson digging for it in the corner. And then the Aggies try to bring it around the back of the net to the other side. Back out to the circle. Quick centering pass, looking for an opening. Shot, screen, hits a body. Only 10 seconds left on the power play for the Aggies, and the Utes managed to clear it into the other zone. And I don't think the Aggies are going to get another chance on this power play. 2 seconds left. Big hit right in front of the penalty box, and here comes Topfest, ready to join his teammates. Aggies have it in the Utes zone again. Looking for a pass. Quick wrist shot from the point. Glove save by O'Donnell, and we'll have a face-off with 3 minutes, 5 seconds left in second period. O'Donnell's been on fire today. He's been this impenetrable stone wall today against the Aggies, and he is doing everything he can to keep the Utes close, and he's doing a fine job of it. All right, Bruce Whittier for the Utes going to take the face-off. And the Utes come up with it. Oops, but then they have a quick turnover. Aggies dump it in behind the net. Cycling it along the boards. Quick centering pass. Oh, that was a bad centering pass. Here comes the Utes. That's Ethan Kurtz getting in left wing. Quick wrist shot as soon as he crossed the blue line. A little bit wide. Utah retains control, and again, quick centering pass, quick wrist shot by number 26. That's Bryce Whittier. Rebound comes out. Here comes the Aggies. Nice poke check by the Utes to break up that offensive try. And here comes Nolan Carpenter, managed to get that rebound really quickly, but he was kind of all by himself, so it wasn't a whole lot he could do. Here come the Aggies coming back. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left in the second period. Farr comes in, gets stood up by 4. Justino Bortoluzzi. Nice defense by the Utes. Fight for the puck. Aggies quiet tricks. Oh, so quick centering pass by the Aggies, and Johnson managed to flick it in just above the shoulder of O'Donnell. And it is now 4-2 with 2 minutes, 3 seconds left. That was actually a very nice shot. He had to get by one defender, and 29 puts it in top shelf in the corner. Utah wins the draw. Luke Osla skates it in the zone. He tries to send a quick centering pass, hits somebody's skate. Fighting for the puck near the circle, and still keeping the puck in the zone. Luke Osla again skates it down, tries to get it behind the net, doesn't quite get there. Toutfest fighting for the puck, and now quick wrist shot from 25, Giacomima from the point, but then the rebound comes out, and we've got a breakaway here by the Aggies. Quick centering pass, hits the side of the net. Oh, O'Donnell loses sight of the puck for a second and then jumps on it. And we're going to have a face-off. We've got 1 minute, 28 seconds left in the second period. They're playing Ole Ole. I didn't know that was a hockey song. Thought that was a soccer song, but hey, it's all good. All right, we have a face-off to O'Donnell's right. 1 minute, 28 seconds left. Still scuffling for the puck. Nobody really coming up with it. And here comes the puck. Here come the Utes. And again, the Aggies managed. Oh, quick turnover in Aggie zone. Quick shot. Wonderful shot by Andrew Urch. There's a quick turnover in the Aggie zone, and Andrew Urch jumped on it, took 2 steps, and then whacked it. And so Anderson, the goalie, had to make a glove save. We're going to have a face-off to his left. 1 minute 10 left in the second period. Aggies leading the Utes 4-2. Aggies win the draw. Skated through their zone, through the neutral zone. And we've got an attack. Looks like it's going to be a 3-on-2. And Lallier tries to skate it in, makes a quick wrist shot, and O'Donnell makes another magnificent save. Yeah, Lallier scored the second goal, goal number 2 for the Aggies. He's definitely a scoring threat. Zeke Endy facing against Lallier for the face-off for the puck drop. Bit of a scuffle here. Puck squirts loose. And cross pass, quick shot by number 49, Brendan Wolcott from the point by the Aggies. Now the puck ends up behind the net. Utes control. Sends it along the boards to Nick Matic. Oh, but then he doesn't quite handle it. The pass from his teammate ends up dangerously bouncing close to the goalie. Wolcott tries another pass, and we've got a fast break by Nick Matic, and we're going to have a penalty as Nick Matic gets the breakaway, and in desperation to keep him from getting close to the goal, the Aggie player, that's again Brendan Wolcott, hauls him down, so he's going to sit down for 2 minutes, 23.6 seconds of this period, and then the balance will be in the third period, and of course that's 2 minutes for tripping. So the Utes are going to go on a power play. Puck drop, scrabbling for the puck still. Still scrabbling for the puck. Ends up going into the corner. Big pileup in the corner, and we're going to have another penalty, it looks like. And unfortunately, it's going to be Toutfest of the Utes. So that negates the power play. We'll be skating 4-on-4 the last 16.8 seconds of the period. I'm waiting to see what the referee is calling that. They're having a little discussion between the two referees. And he's just saying he's just going to send him into the locker room since there's only 16 seconds left to play. My mistake. The reason he's going to the locker room is that is a game misconduct. I didn't see the actual call, what that would be, but Toutfest is done for the evening. That's a real shame because Toutfest was really firing up the team. He was just instrumental in a lot of those rushes. And I will find out what the call is. There was a big pileup in that corner. There was more than one body involved, like about 4 or 5 players involved, and Toutfest is the one who gets the game misconduct with 16.8 seconds left. So that means the Utes, on top of him having to leave the game, the Utes are also going to be shorthanded for 5 minutes, which will of course extend into the third period. So now we have a face-off in the Ute zone. It's going to be 4-on-4 for the remainder of the Aggies penalty, which will of course go into the third period. And then after that, the Utes are going to be shorthanded for almost 3 minutes. And we're waiting for something. Oh, the referees are still talking to the Utah bench, explaining the call, which I'm sure the Utah bench is not happy about. And because Toutfest lost the game, the Utes have to send a player into the box to serve that 5-minute penalty, and that's going to be poor Jesse Stevenson. Got the short straw, so he gets to sit in the box for 5 minutes. All right, looks like we are finally going to get our puck drop. That's Luke Osla in center circle there. Utes control, skated through the center. Urch carrying it through the neutral zone, trying to get it into the Aggie zone. And playing a little keep away, nice little pass. Urch coming up the left wing, quick backhander, goes off the pad, and that is it. Second period is in the books. Aggies lead Utah 4-2. And we will be back after the period break, after the intermission. Shot count could be a little bit higher, but you know what? It's quality shots that they're looking for. And the teams are out on the ice. They're getting warmed up, get the nets put in place. Looking at the shots, I believe that poor O'Donnell had to face, and this can't be right, 2 shots in the second period. No, that's not right. I think it's closer to another 10 or 15 shots in that second period. We're having a little trouble with our digital statistics.
Yes, we just had to quickly fix those headsets really quickly. We couldn't hear each other, but yeah, happy to be back for some Utah hockey. And we got ourselves a good game here, huh?
Yeah, and welcome back, Patrick. I'm glad you were able to make it.
Yes, a little bit of an incident earlier today, but we're back and we're good.
Yeah, we're all good. It's all good here. And we've been having, you notice we didn't wait for you. We've been having a party without you.
Good, yeah, I wouldn't want you to.
and I hope it wasn't a jinx. I hope they didn't play better because you were gone.
Let's hope not. I guess we'll find out this period. But
if Patrick suddenly goes silent, folks, in the second period, third period, it's because I stuffed him in the locker because he's bad luck when he showed up.
Yeah, I mean, hey, deservedly so. Deservedly so. If that happens, we'll take care of it.
No, it's wonderful to have you here because we've been very busy, as you can tell, and I can always use your excellent guidance. So here we go. The puck goes down, and it's in the Aggie zone. They control. They're trying to break it out. Here they come through the neutral zone. And, of course, remember, we still have the 2 penalties. So we're skating 4-on-4 right now. The Utah State's penalty is going to be up in just over a minute, and then the Utes are going to have to hold their penalty kill for 3 minutes. It's going to be a big task.
Yeah, that's your bread and butter right there. If you're Utah State, you got yourself a big opportunity to put this game on ice. A 3-goal lead. They do say it's the worst lead to have in hockey, but still, against the Utah team, on the road, a 3-goal lead would be huge.
Yes, that would be huge, especially because it does look like the Utes are kind of not getting as many scoring opportunities as the Aggies are.
I was surprised to see the shot total. Utah still staying in this game despite being outshot by more than like 20 shots almost.
Yes, and it's O'Donnell. O'Donnell's been keeping him in the game. He's been brilliant. And there's another save by O'Donnell. Speak of the devil.
Yeah, you can even see some improvement from yesterday even. I mean, obviously they didn't practice in between last night's game and this game, but still you could see what he looked at last night, maybe on game film or whatnot. He looked at what he did wrong, and just right there, I mean, the rebound control was there.
It was there. He kicked it out away from the goal so it wasn't in front of him, and he didn't have to deal with people taking 2-3 shots on goal. And I think it almost his body language, he's more confident. He's just more confident about being in the right place, making the save. He's made a couple of brilliant glove saves as well.
Confidence is key.
And here we go. Oh, here comes that pesky number 77, Dalton Lollier, skating it in, but the defense stands him up. Quick wrist shot from the high slot by number 24, Tarver. He's also been very aggressive, and he's had quite a few shots.
Yeah.
Hasn't had him go in, but it's he's a risk. He's someone we have to watch out for. So here comes Lollier again, bringing it down the right wing. And the Aggies penalty is over. So now the Utes are going to have to defend a penalty kill for 3 minutes. That is a long time. I'm sure we'll see, 2 or 3 shift changes in that period. Oh, wraparound, quick wraparound. Shovel goes a little bit wide and fighting in there. Hayden Tomacek doing a good job trying to keep that Aggie Tarver out of the crease. Aggies retain control, send it around back. And the Aggies, quick centering pass, quick one-timer, and unfortunately that does go in. And that, again, is that Bradley Green, another dangerous Aggie shooter. He scored the first goal of the game in that first period. Nothing that O'Donnell could do, and that's all she wrote. Now, I believe, unfortunately, on the 5-minute major,
stays up there.
Yeah, it stays up there. So the Utes are just going to have to keep on playing until that time runs out. Doesn't matter how many goals get scored. So let's see how they do on the penalty kill for the next 2.5 minutes.
Yes, yeah, it's the infamous, the best example I have of a 5-minute major coming to bite you pretty hard because it stays on the board is a couple of years ago between the Vegas Golden Knights and the San Jose Sharks. Go look up that playoff series from a couple of years ago, maybe 2019, I believe, or 2018. San Jose Sharks got 3 goals on a 5-minute power play, so that's like the infamous example. That you just keep scoring. You can do what you want to do.
And the Aggies know that, so they're just going to keep on throwing that puck, throwing that frozen rubber right at O'Donnell every chance they get, because it might go in. All right. Utes do manage to clear the puck into the Aggie zone. And here they come. They break it out and come through the neutral zone. Skating it right up the middle. That's Austin Moser looking for somebody. Quick centering pass to the pesky Walcott, who had that last goal before the power play.
Bryce Whittier there, great job breaking that play up and getting the
Yeah.
puck out of the zone.
Nice poke check there. And here they come around the circle. Quick cross pass and a quick wrist shot goes a little bit wide, but they keep it in the zone, cycling along the boards and near the goal line, and a quick wrist shot, which also looks like it might have got deflected. Utah managed to clear the puck into the Weber zone, and then wisely does a quick line change since those guys are going to be running out of gas pretty soon. And here comes the Aggies, taking their time through the neutral zone. Still a minute left in the power play for them. Send it in deep into the zone. The Aggies recover, and they do manage to clear the puck all the way to the other end. And the Aggies come back around again. Here we go again. And actually, Carpenter does a nice job of kind of tying that one Aggie up there. Here comes the Aggies, quick skating across the slot, quick wrist shot. Parks himself in the crease. They need to get him out of the crease. And the Aggies again, passing the puck back and forth. And O'Donnell makes a glove save and will have a face-off to his left.
Good save there by O'Donnell.
Yeah.
He covers that one up, doesn't give up the rebound. Well, he had a couple of Aggies on his doorstep right there. He makes a good save, and you still only got 23 seconds left on this penalty kill.
I think, it's notable that how good a job, although they did score another goal, how good a job that the Utes have been doing on this penalty kill for such a long time. All right, puck comes out. Aggies win the draw from the point. And a quick centering pass from the circle now. Tries to backhand it. Nice pad save by O'Donnell. And the Utah Utes clear the puck. 5 seconds left. That's going to do it. Michael's waiting for his chance to get out of the box. And here he comes. We're back to full strength. Excellent penalty kill. Despite the one goal, but excellent penalty kill. That was a long time. Quick shot from the high point. Goes off somebody's shin guard. Aggies control in the corner behind the net. He's going to try a wraparound. Looking for a centering pass. And he skates it across to his partner. Nice save by O'Donnell, and now he jumps on it and smothers it, and we'll have a face-off.
Nice cyclical offense running there for the Aggies. They just kind of cycle around the offensive zone, kind of skate in a circle almost, because the players you saw skate around the top of the zone and then get that open shot. That's a really nice setup there, and the Utah State's running a nice offense here.
Yeah, and I mean, they really are, using that to their advantage to take a lot of shots on goal. I mean, O'Donnell is the guy keeping the Utes in the game tonight. All right, we got a little bit of a breakaway. Here comes Manage. Oh, and they end up and he managed to center that pass even though he was getting taken down. Unfortunately, Hayden Towicek whiffs on the pass, and now here comes the Aggies behind the net in the Ute zone, and they're going to start playing the cycle, passing the puck from side to side, across the blue line, and he loses an edge, but no foul. And here comes Moser, round behind the net, and he's looking for somebody to center to the point.
Good example of that cyclical offense. Again, Moser just skating around the entire zone, just trying to find the open man.
Yep. And puck ends up behind the net. And the Utes are trying to send it through, and they do. They clear the zone, although a little bit too far. Oh, but it's a tick, so it's no icing. So the Aggies are going to pick it up behind their net, start the breakout. Meanwhile, the Utes are going to have a line change. Yeah, Green brings it in on the left wing.
Good break for the Utes. They're able to get some fresh legs on the ice. Those guys were tired.
They were tired. Legs were getting kind of heavy there. All right, and now we're fighting for the puck in the corner. Aggies come up with it, sends it to the point. Big slap shot from number 5. That's Nolan Mulno, but it hits somebody's leg pad and bounces out, and here comes the Utes. 2-on-2, and it looks like that also gets deflected. That wrist shot gets deflected from number 25, Giacomina. Oh, and the turnover turns around really quickly. Here come the Aggies. And they end up with the puck behind the net. Utes recover, loses his edge there, goes down, so the Utes are still struggling to get that puck out of their own zone. Fighting for the puck. Aggies come out with it. quick skate around the corner, and he tries to go for the shot, deflected by O'Donnell's stick, ends up in the netting. We're going to have a face-off. 13 minutes left in this, well, and 3 seconds left in this third period of the game.
Something to note, Utah State not returning a lot of players. You know, a couple of these names do look familiar to me from 2 years ago before COVID when this team played the D1 team, but they do bring some good talent. I do remember Lallier being one of their top players. You see him out here again tonight. You saw him a lot on that power play for the Utah State Aggies. You return a couple of good players like Moser as well. Guys that, you know, come here and they like to kind of stomp on the Utes a little bit. They're very good players.
I was surprised too that the roster seems very small, and especially because there are several names on the digital roster that actually did not dress, so they were scratched for this evening. So it was a really small roster, although I see lots of heads over there, so maybe it's just my imagination. All right, O'Donnell's been kept busy. He's made a couple of nice saves as we've been chatting about the Utah State program, and we're going to have another face-off to his left.
The good thing about O'Donnell facing a lot of shots, and obviously you never want to force your goaltender to, you know, face a lot of shots. He's learning a lot. The more shots you face, you learn how to obviously save and keep that rebound control in.
I can imagine the goalie coach showing him a video of last night and showing him a video of tonight and saying, look how much better you got in 3 periods. Yeah, he's
just the little stuff. Yeah, exactly. Just the little stuff you can take away, and obviously the more shots you face, it stinks because, you know, I mean, just, you know, 100% of the shots you don't take go in. So I mean, the shots you're taking, they're eventually going to go in, and you know, obviously part of that could be the defense's fault, but still facing a lot of shots is good to improve your game.
Oh, and here comes the Aggies. Quick wrist shot from, looks like number 8, Dylan Hale, from that right wing. Goes a little bit wide. The Aggies recover in the neutral zone, and here they come across the blue line, and that's that Walcott, and he makes a shot really high. Nothing to worry about. Hits the glass, stays in the zone though. Quick centering pass to Lallier, and he's a one-timer. He goes wide of the goal. And the Utes recover, and now here they come. Oh, that pass is a little bit too far ahead for number 15, Zeke Indy. But they managed to chase it into the Aggies zone. Aggies control behind their own net. Oh, nice hit by Conti, breaking up that little play there. And another one, and another one. Conti's not giving up, and boy, I tell you, Walcott's quite a bit bigger than him, but he is not backing down. Oh, and a little bit of friendly chatter there between the two of them.
Yeah, if I remember one thing about Kai Conti is that he knows how to use his body. He's a real physical player.
Quick wrist shot. Yeah, he does. For a smaller player, he knows how to use his leverage. And he picks his timing really well. All right, here come the Aggies. And they just throw it into the zone so they can change up their line. They're looking a little tired as well. Utes recover in their own zone. Ooh, a little bit of miscommunication on that pass, but no harm, no foul. We still end up in the Yankee zone, and a quick turnaround though. Oh, and Nick Manage intercepts that pass, and he skates it in, and he almost skates it in for a shot, but he gets hauled down, and the Utes lose the puck out of the zone, and they got to regroup. Here comes Giustino Borluzzi, but unfortunately gets a little ahead of himself, and we have offsides. There's going to be a face-off just outside the blue line. 10 minutes, 42 seconds left. Aggies lead the Utes 5-2. And this has been a really fun game. See what you missed, Patrick?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really close game, and the Utes, I mean, are not out of this game by any means.
No.
This game is still within reach.
Absolutely, absolutely. And they know it. They know that they just need a couple of, good shots, and they're right back in there. All right, Aggies end up with the draw after the face-off. And that was a pass to no one through the neutral zone. I'm not sure what that was all about, but the Aggies then retrieve the puck behind the Utah goal. Centering pass, quick shot from number 7, Austin Moser. Nice deflection by O'Donnell there. Puck ends up in the corner, now behind the net, and the Utes go and retrieve it. And their Utes are looking much better at being in the right place at the right time. Oh, until then, a quick turnover, and I spoke too soon. Quick turnover by the Utes in their own zone. Aggies pounce on it, and you can hear it ring off the post, but it's in. That's another goal. So now it's 6-2, 4-goal difference. That's unfortunate.
Nice little top cheese there, bar down. I mean, that's a really nice shot there from Austin Moser. I believe it was number 7,
okay,
Austin Moser. That might be is that his third of the game? That was a really good.
Yeah, it might be the third of his game. He's got multiple. He's got more than one for sure.
Yeah, that's picking your spot, like I like to say all the time, and that's as pretty of a goal as you're going to see bar down right
Yeah,
there.
and for sure with the Aggies, the skill level is quite high. They take their time. They don't rush. They don't panic. And when they shoot, they're very accurate. Got a big scrum in front of O'Donnell. Linesmen rush in there to make sure everybody's saying politely, being polite, saying please and thank you. And O'Donnell had to pounce on that shot, so we've got a face-off to his right. Pucks come up with it, and they managed to clear the zone. And Aggies end up with it behind the net. Going for the breakout. Go ahead.
Apologize for that. Austin Moser is actually his first of the night.
Oh, it was. I lied. It's Patrick's fault. I'll just blame you. All right, and here come the Aggies. While you were gone, I also mentioned how I really like the no-touch icing rule because
it's a really nice addition to the game of hockey. It really it eliminates injuries that stem from skating all the way down.
Two of them
and touching
at the same time,
right.
Racing for the puck and then crashing. I was mentioning I'm old school, so I remember those days, and boy,
Right,
those
I
were
do too, yeah.
frightening.
Yeah, I mean a lot of injuries did stem for that because you're skating as fast as you can to touch that puck up. And the boards are right there most of the time. That puck's right near the backboard. So,
right, by the time you touch it, the goal line's not that, it's like 6 steps away from
right.
the boards.
There's no reason to have those types of plays in the game if you could just eliminate them, with the hybrid icing rule.
Oh, quick centering pass. Defender gets away with it, and now it looks like that Bortoluzzi, right, comes up and tries to get it into the zone, but unfortunately comes back out. Condi's still pestering the Aggie skater. That's Walcott there. Walcott runs into his own. Oh, looks like that was a blocker save by O'Donnell. Anyway, puck ends up in the corner. He deflects it behind the net. And Aggies skating around. 8 minutes, 13 seconds left to go in this game. Aggies now have a 4-goal lead, and that's going to be tough. That's a little demoralizing, unfortunately. I mean, it's still within reach, but just mentally, that's tough when you go from
within reach. Yeah, it's going to take a lot, in the next 8 minutes, but
right.
But still, the Utes again learning a lot. This O'Donnell's going to face some more shots, and again, the good thing about blowout losses, like you see last night, this game is not necessarily a blowout, but still, when you're kind of down by a wide margin, there are a lot of things you can experiment with. A lot of people want to say, put the backups in and just, let them play. But at the same time, if you're Utah, you can learn a lot from just, learning how to block some shots. You're on defense a lot, so because of the added time you're on defense, you learn how to play it. You learn by doing, I guess, is the best way I can say it.
Exactly, and I think, again, sometimes it's, when you're a fan, you want to win. But from the coaching standpoint, it's actually good to face tough, challenging opponents early in the season because that's your learning experience.
Absolutely.
So you coast in the beginning and your record looks good. Then you hit the wall when you finally get into like the heart of the season and you realize your shortcomings. You don't have the time to fix those shortcomings. Ooh, that was a nice save by O'Donnell. He was totally screened on that and was in the right place at the right time. Puck goes into the corner. But anyway, those tough games in the beginning actually do you a favor as a coach.
Absolutely. You learn a lot. When you have the best teams, in the ACHA coming into your barn and playing you, and yeah, it might not be the result you want, but you see how they play and you learn from a top team because, your opponent, yeah, of course you want to beat them 100% of the time, but that's not always going to happen. And so when you don't, you can learn so much from how a top team plays.
And it's kind of that old trope, if you want to get better, play someone who's better than you.
Absolutely. Can't even say it any better than that right there.
Yeah, right? It's an old one, but a good one. All right, and the Aggies ice the puck, so they'll be bringing the puck back down to their zone.
And it's like even as a fan, you appreciate that opposing team. For me at least, being from Chicago and seeing a lot of good sports, and Chicago not always having the best sports, you would see teams that would come in and be really talented, whatever it was, in Major League Baseball, the NHL, the NBA, NFL. You see teams that come in that are so talented, you're like, wow, look how cool, this is cool to watch a good team play. And even like tonight with Utah State coming in, we knew Utah State is a very good team. They're always very competitive. They play the Utes very well. And just to see a team like that come into your barn and play them, yeah, you want to win.
And boy, that was a quick breakaway. Who was the assist? Anyway, Jared Duchess gets the goal, but that was a quick breakaway with a 2-on-1, and O'Donnell just, you could only be in one place at one time.
A nice breakaway goal there from the Aggies, and again,
I think the assist was it from Connor McKechnie?
it looked like it. That was a nice pass from him, and
I was just noticing he hadn't had a lot of playing time, so it was the kind of like, I was looking down and saying, you know, he hasn't had a lot of playing time. I think it's the first time he's gotten the ice, and he gets an assist, he gets a point out of it. And it looks like Urch is asking the referee about something.
Yeah, I mean, again, when you play Utah State, it's a rivalry. Utah and Utah State on the ice have a rivalry, maybe not in other sports, but here in hockey, big rivalry between the Aggies and the Utes, and tensions do flare after the whistle all game long. We've been seeing it here in this third period, and yeah, I mean, you see that after the goal, some you know, arms extending, some players being pushed, and you know,
looks like Urch is just asking about the cross check.
Right,
yeah?
he's like, what's going on? Utah State's pushing my guys around after the whistle, and I mean, the Utes are doing the same. I mean, each team is just as guilty. Yeah, you'd go into the box.
Yeah, that's why he's complaining, is because looks like number 32, who I don't see on my roster. Anyway, he's going to spend 2 minutes in the box.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that penalty. We'll get the announcement in a second. When our good friend Justin Log makes the announcement. So Utah State's the power play. There you go, on sportsmanlike conduct against the Utes against number 32.
Who's our goalie? So I'm a little confused.
So yeah, maybe that goaltenders can get penalties. They just don't serve the penalty. They have, you know, someone on, you know, the bench serve the penalty.
Okay, that's right.
I think it was O'Donnell's push after the whistle there.
After whistle. Well, he has been getting swarmed an awful lot, and O'Donnell loses his stick and ends up flat on his back, but fortunately the Utes are able to defend for him. Quick shot from the high point there, the high slot, excuse me, and the Utes do manage to clear, and the Aggie tried to pretend like he had gloved it inside the blue line, but no dice. Here comes Luke Osla. He's down in deep in the Aggie zone, along with Urch, and they managed to keep it in the zone. Nice poke check there. Keeps it in the zone, and centering pass, unfortunately, to nobody. And Utah needs a change because they're getting pretty tired.
Yeah, they're going to get some guys out too. Utah State getting some fresh legs as well.
44 seconds left in the Utah penalty. And the Aggies just cycling the puck, bringing it around behind the net, looking for somebody to pass to, just keeping themselves spread out and keeping the puck moving between them. Quick centering pass on the high point. Shot goes wide, slap shot goes wide. Nice and low, but wide. And here comes the Utes. So Jesse Stevenson gets a quick little breakaway and takes a shot, might as well. It was on goal, but good save by Anderson. And here come the Aggies back. 8 seconds left in the penalty to Utah. Nice hit right there at the blue line by Jesse Stevenson.
Yeah, he's targeting Lallier there, one of the better players from Utah State.
That takes guts targeting him since he's twice as big as everybody else.
That, and also if you're going to go target the best player on the other team, you're going to get, you know,
right.
dogs are coming after you later in the game.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll leave it at that.
All right, and so one of the Utah players was trying to make a line change, got a little hung up in the door. I don't think that's going to be a penalty, though. I think what happened? He did. He got hung up in the door, and he couldn't. So he got the door open. He was trying to step. He tripped on the little lip there and slipped. So he ended up back on the ice, and unfortunately, that meant too many men on the ice. Oh, that's too bad. They're gonna give him a hard time for that one because it was quite funny to look at.
Yeah, and Utah State once again back to the power play.
Unfortunately, so with 4 minutes, 27 seconds left, Utah is going to have to defend 2 minutes for 2 minute on the ice.
Yeah, those penalties.
They add up, and
they add up, and they hurt, especially too many men. Those are preventable penalties. Although I guess in that situation, you know, you have a problem with the door. It happens, I guess.
Well, and I was going to say that although I'm happy to see, wonderful save by O'Donnell. He was totally screened, but his right place denied. Anyway, although I'm happy to see him play more physically, I think tonight the penalties actually have really hurt them. That the balance between being more physical and then actually giving up too many power play goals has hurt them.
Yeah, you want to prevent penalties, obviously.
Oh, nice little shovel pass by Nick Madigan. Oh, there's going to be some extracurriculars because he got taken down by the Aggie defender, and he took exception to that. Yeah, he's not happy about that. But a quick little backhand shovel that was right on there, but Anderson makes a save. And sure enough, Aggie number 29, Sean Johnson, is going to go in the box for that little exchange.
If there's one thing I remember between, watching Utah and Utah State play, it's that these games tend to have a lot of penalties. And a lot of penalties where it's like, roughing, unsportsmanlike conduct, boarding, plays where they're going hard, especially after the whistle. That's one thing that happens when you play your rival, Utah State. So, lots of penalty minutes chalked up on the board tonight.
So on Totfest, Totfest, does he also serve a one-game suspension?
That's a good question. I believe it does go to the ACHA board, and I think they do talk about that. He may, and it was a major contact to the head, is what the official call was, and he got a game misconduct.
Wow.
He might have to serve a couple, a single or a couple game suspension after that. That's a good question to ask. We can actually talk to some ACHA officials about that maybe after the game. But yeah, he may have to do that. I know that depending on the penalty, what that is given out during the game, how bad it is, you could serve a multiple game or a single game suspension.
Right, because that's always the risk. When you get tossed from a game, you get a game disqualification. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean it's just the one game. Depending on what the judgment is, it could be multiple games. And that's going to hurt the Utes because he really lights a fire under the Utes, both ways, really. I mean, as a scorer, but also he's a big physical player.
You never want to lose a guy like him.
All right, so we have 50 seconds left on the Ute penalty. Minute 20 with the Aggies penalty. Still skating 4-on-4. 3 minutes left in the game. Aggies leading 7-2. Aggies Voss brings it in, left wing, and he's just taking his time, getting set up. Nobody wants to lose any more players. Nobody wants it to end up being 3-on-3. Oh, big hit on Moser from Conti right along the boards. Yeah, so the hitting's really accelerating. I said nobody wanted to go 3-on-3, but, they heard me, and now they're going to show me up. Fighting for the puck along the boards. Anderson's letting him know that the penalty for Utah is almost up. 2 seconds, 1 second, and back to full strength. So Anderson's pounding his stick on the ice. That lets his teammates know that the penalty is almost up. Utes send it in deep into the Aggie zone. Take advantage of that to do a quick line change, and then the Aggies send it into their bench. Send the puck into their bench.
And so upon doing some research on USAHockey.com, the official rule is that that player will actually be suspended for the team's next game. So Tallfest will be gone for the next game.
So that's an automatic.
That's an automatic, yeah. So as long as if a referee incurs a game misconduct to a player or gives one out, that player will be suspended for the next game. So,
and my understanding is they could still rule longer if they want to.
Yes, that is also true. It could go longer.
If they determine.
The official rule here says that it's one game, but if it's a bad penalty, like you can get suspended for multiple games. That's a very good point, Anita.
And we don't see game misconducts that often, so when it happens, it's usually a pretty serious.
Right.
The officials think that it's a pretty serious infraction.
Yes, and it goes straight to the ACHA offices, I believe, in Union Lake, Michigan, was where they're headquartered at. So the officiating staff will deal with that. I believe reports have to be filed by the referee, the refereeing crew as well.
Yes, I'm sure the referee have a little extra paperwork to do tonight.
Yes.
So we have a minute and a half left in the game. Aggies leading the Utes 7-2. Power plays are expired, so both teams are now skating 5-on-5.
And really taking a game misconduct or one that could be prevented, like an unsportsmanlike or something like that, is not good for your team because again, you're out for the next game.
Right. Exactly.
You don't want to be absent for your team, and I mean obviously he doesn't want to be suspended. He wants to be out there playing. It's no one enjoys it obviously. So if you could prevent getting a game misconduct, you can do it. In Tallfest's case tonight, I don't think he thought he hit that player as hard as he did, and it happens. It's you can have an accidental contact like that, but when it's intentional and you know what you're doing, those are preventable.
And the officials on the ice, since they're much closer to the play, they're also hearing like maybe there's some language going
Right,
on. So
exactly.
that's how they make that decision, whether it was intentional, how dangerous it was, how deliberate it was.
Absolutely.
Nice save by O'Donnell. We're down to the last 30 seconds of the game. Utes maybe have one more shot at a offensive play. Oh, players going down, losing blades, losing an edge. Aggies are just going to try and control the puck and finish the game.
They're not going to go away easily. They are not just letting the clock die down. They're still attacking.
I take that back. They're not just letting the clock die down. They're going to try and score another goal.
Honestly, this is a rivalry game. They're going till that horn sounds, and they're going to go
They
after
are.
it.
5 seconds left.
I wouldn't doubt it.
They're going to go for one last one. There you go. Long centering pass. Oh, Mrs. Voss, and that is it. The buzzer sounds. The final score is the Utah State University Aggies 7 and your Utah Utes 2.
A little bit of a better showing tonight from the Utes. A good game by them. Again, they're going to learn from it. They're going to get better from it. Seeing a good team like Utah State come out and play, and I believe the Utes will play this team again later on in the season. They will see Utah State once again. So,
you know, through the first two periods, they should be really encouraged about those first two periods. And they just kind of, you know, it was the third period that got to them. I think the penalties added up. Maybe I'm wrong, but they also look like they might have gotten a little gassed.
it could happen.
They were running out of gas a little bit.
Could happen. You know.
But that was a really wonderful game. It really was. Again, the lopsided score does not tell you the quality of the game and how it was being played, the level of competition that we got to watch tonight.
Absolutely, yes. And you know, we'll be back for the men's one game as well. Take a short break. We're gonna conclude this one, but yeah, we'll be back for the men's 2 game in just a few moments.
We'll see you folks really soon. Thanks again for tuning in. D1 men's game coming up.